Okay, give me 1 second here to introduce everybody, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so Perry, start recording now, and I'm going to start recording on my end. Okay. Go. Hello, every pony. We are back, and we are ready for our interview. So, with that, I have with us tonight. I have with us tonight. I have with us Lauren G, Executive Jam Jar, Cyber Toaster, and of course,
right.
you all know Harry, my recorder. So, let's get started. First of all, everybody, introduce yourself. Just what you do. I know you already said in the credits what your voices are and everything, but go ahead. Just go ahead.
You should have been paying attention. We're not going to do it again.
Yes, we are. Jam, do it.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm the Jam Jar. I voiced the Doctor because I'm boss like that. Hi. How you doing?
He's also best pony.
Oh yes. Always best pony.
I'm Lauren Goodnight. I voice Twilight Sparkle and Rarity, and I love working on this project. This is one of my favorites. So I'm really, really, really glad to be able to premiere it tonight.
Yeah, I'm really excited too. Hi guys, I'm Cyber Toaster. I work on the posters. I'm also my comic is the premise for episode 4, but I'm sure we'll get into that later. How's everybody doing?
Okay. By the way, we're getting some bad echo. Is that somebody over there or what?
Are we?
It's not. I don't hear any echo.
I'm not hearing a bit.
Maybe it's just me.
It's probably just you,
it's
bro.
Probably just me.
I've got my mic muted, so it can't be me.
Actually, real quick, let me check something real fast. Make sure it's not me that's causing it. Oh, nope. I don't think it's me.
The chat says they're not getting any. Oh, do I have echo? Oh dear. I have my headphones plugged in.
Okay.
I hear no echo. The chat hears no echo.
Nope. Okay, it is me. All right.
The echo is a lie. It's a conspiracy.
Don't try to hear the echo,
Okay.
but that is impossible. Instead, only realize the truth. QCOM's microphone is fucking shit.
That could be true.
Nope, it's just me. It's probably because I have screwed up stuff. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's begin. Oh, I can't do something without screwing something up. My first question is, why did you guys start this whole idea? Well, what made you guys think of having just Doctor Who's crossed over with My Little Pony? What's up with that?
Well,
Yeah, well, we can go in turn, I assume.
This is actually a really fun question to answer
Yeah.
because Squeak's not here.
I'm looking forward to it too.
it's a really awkward question for me because it's like, but I joined after this was all thought up.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Well, same here.
Yeah, I was on the project before either of you guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I'm actually kind of late.
Yeah. Well, should I start then?
Yeah, go Lauren.
Okay. Squeakanon is the author behind the god of this universe. Is the author behind a fan fiction series called Number 12, and it's Doctor Who meets My Little Pony, and that all sort of comes out of the whole Doctor Who's character that sort of cropped up early on in the.
Has spiky hair and an hourglass on his ass. He must be a Time Lord.
He has to be a Time Lord.
Yep.
And so everybody said
the explanation.
No other assumption.
And so yeah, he decided that he was going to go ahead and transcript it into a well, I guess you can't really call it a screenplay when it's for radio. So script, and he started trolling Pony-chan and seeing if he could find us, and he cast me on, and then we found Jam, and then we found Zach, and we've got an amazing crew. We've got one of the best crews, I think. Yeah. We're all sort of
We're all like fans of each other's work too.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of people like come up and ask if we're, angry about things like Doctor Who's an assistant. Well, we know them.
Yeah.
We
They're buddies.
know Pierre and Zach. So no,
They're
we have
boss.
no problem with them. We work with
No.
them.
Mm.
So I'm hoping to kind of put that behind us. Just put
Yeah.
that around right now.
Yeah.
There's no bad blood between any of us.
All right, mate. We're cool. We're cool.
So Jam, you want to go, and then I'll take a turn.
Yeah, well, all I can say about this is that I came in late. Hard as it is to believe, dear listeners, I was not first choice for the Doctor.
No, you
Yeah.
weren't, but your best
No.
choice.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say. No, who was the first choice? Was it Monkey J?
Yeah, it was Monkey J, and
then he disappeared.
He disappeared, and so Squeak and I had it out over who would be right, and I was like, no, we must have Jam.
The
What is
Jam
that?
Jar.
Which is funny because I auditioned. I saw that the role of Doctor Who was open in that again, because when I first saw the project, it was like, oh, well, the Doctor's taken. Well, that's any role I could do, completely out of the water, because I sound far too British. Ever so British. But then the role was open again, and it's like, all right, well, I'll do it for the hell of it. Nowhere in my life did I expect to actually get it. I was just like, wait, what? I'm the Doctor? Okay. That's kind of cool. Actually, that's very cool. And then stuff happened, and now I'm the Doctor everywhere.
Yeah, you're the Doctor for Brony Tunes.
Tunes.
You're the Doctor for us. You're the Doctor. You're part of a coming plot
Story arc.
twist story arc in Doctor Who's an assistant. So yeah, we use you for everything we can. We love you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jamie is.
I am best pony.
We love you, Jam Jar.
Hey, I am loved.
And no, Turntablisty doesn't sound like Russell Brand.
Wait,
That's
what?
that's a huge insult.
What?
Oh, that's right. There's a chat going.
Yeah,
Turntable.
Turntablisty.
No. That's the 15th name I've got to add to my list of people I sound like to Americans.
It's just anyone who's British is Jam Jar. Hey, that guy sounds like Jam Jar. Okay, so let's see. I came in even later than Jam. I came in after the first episode was almost wrapped up, pretty much. I was a fan of the shorts, and I knew Squeak's name, and I knew Jam Jar's name, and I was working on my comic, which I'm going to plug really quick. Legend of the Lunar Shadow, which is on DA. And Squeak and Jam both turned out to be fans of my comic, and I didn't associate them with the shorts, and then I was like, oh, they're the guys who do the awesome. That's crazy. So then I emailed Jam, and I was like, hey, I could art for you guys. I would art all over the place for you guys. And Jam was like, that's awesome. And Squeak thought that was awesome too. And then I was part of the box.
Part of the box.
Part of the box. But yeah, it's been really, really exciting. I love working with everyone. Lauren, Jam, you guys are amazing. I'm huge fans. I'm a huge fan of both of you. And I'm just really excited to be a part of the project. And I'm going to be voicing Vash the Narada, and that's going to be awesome. And I'm doing other stuff too.
Yes,
Yeah,
Vash and Narada
you're-
turn up.
We've got so many little fun things coming up, and we can't tell you all of them. And they're going to be so awesome.
We really want to, but they're going to be epic.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
whole season, and it is going to be a full season. It is going to
Yep.
be a full 6 episodes, and it's going to be 2 episodes. So you're gonna get to see all of number 12
Yep.
before the hiatus, and then we have a small
Mhm.
hiatus, and then we do the second half of the series, the same way that Doctor Who and Sherlock both do.
Yep. Love Sherlock. Sorry.
Oh yeah, huge
Cool.
Sherlock fan.
Sherlock's epic.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
I keep going back to the Skype thing because you guys can't see it in the show, but Jamjar has the creepy jelly pony as his Skype ID. It just makes me laugh every time I see
There
it.
it goes.
The jelly pony is
Oh, that's
fantastic.
okay.
I am now canon.
He is.
Yeah, Jamjar is not canon.
I am best pony.
But yeah, we've been working on this on and off for 6 months now. 5
Forever.
months. 5 months
Yeah.
maybe.
You guys been working hard.
Yeah, and we've got so much audio material out there, and the shorts have gotten such good press. I mean,
Yes.
they're the haters, but haters gonna hate, and everybody else is just gonna enjoy it. We don't do this for the haters.
I saw Crossed Wires and I was like, this is amazing. I want to be a part of this. And that was
Oh yeah.
Crossfires is my favorite of the shorts.
Crossed Wires is great.
I think I have this thing about being self-depreciative. I really hate anything I ever do, but hearing Crossed Wires when it was finished, that was one thing I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm pretty awesome in that. Yeah.
Just Jam stroking his ego.
I was really proud of Crossed Wires because not only did I get to play two characters, you really couldn't tell that I was both people. And that's the first time that I've ever heard that people.
I know that was one thing that was one thing I said to you was that I couldn't tell that it was the same.
I was so proud of that moment. I was like, okay, maybe this is what I need to be doing with my life. So
It's all good.
Yep.
Connor's talking about nipples.
As you do.
See.
Connor's
I'm
a
just
good
gonna drop Squeak's YouTube channel into the chat so people who haven't heard it, like me, can actually go and listen to it.
Shameless plug. Go listen to our shit.
I know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
Really,
we have
really,
YouTube
really.
channels. We have music that
There
we're
it is.
involved in. We all
And if
have
y'all-
Twitters and the whole thing, and we love it. We love being in touch with
If
other
you
fans
all-
because we're all fans. So
Yeah, if you all head over to the blog, Pony to Box Productions, Sonic Suns has set up a little chat thread that you can discuss the episode and talk to us, and we'll be sure to answer.
I can't even remember my Twitter. I used.
yeah, your Twitter is, I think,
It's Baron, is what it is.
Jamjar13 or Jamjar12 or something. Yeah,
Jamjar13, yes.
Jamjar13, which is
A
at
throwback to
Was-
my-
Jamjar
Jamjar XIII. There we go.
Indeed.
Jamjar 1 through 12 taken?
Yeah.
No, it's a throwback to one of my old usernames I used to use. I used to be called Jammy13 everywhere, and now it's the Jamjar.
I see.
So yeah,
Oh, I think you're Jammy 13 on DA too.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Although don't go there.
Oh my
Just-
God, Jammy's such a bum.
Oh God, I've just suddenly got a follower on Twitter. What the fuck?
Welcome to the world.
Oh
I was
my.
about to see.
Do I like?
Yep,
Final-
I just got like 3 more followers, so I would be super happy. Anybody who wants to follow me, totally follow me because you can keep up with all the projects we're doing, especially 8-Bit
Yeah.
Sex, which is good. 8-Bit Sex is gonna be so much fun. Oh my God.
I'm looking forward to 8-Bit Sex. I think it's gonna be awesome.
I think 8-Bit Sex is gonna change the way
You
that
guys-
internet radio works.
You guys should all head over to Cyber Toaster at DeviantArt because my comic's there. And if you want to get a sneak peek for episode 4, what it's going to kind of be like, it's based on Luna Shadow. So check it out.
Yes, it's
Okay. I guess. Let's see. What else to ask? Gosh, I'm running.
I think
out of
Lauren was
words
about to
say.
say something nice about my comic.
I was. He's
Go ahead.
a really proficient artist, and a lot of proficient artists aren't particularly good. But in pony fandom, oddly enough, we have some of the best. It's like Cyber Toaster is right up there with John Hoseko and Bald Dumbo Rat for me. So
Thanks, LG.
Well, that comic in particular is one of my favorite comics for the entire fandom. I love it. It's so good.
which one?
Luna Shadow.
Oh yeah.
It's
I don't miss it.
so good.
I don't know.
Oh, the new one's dropping hopefully in the next month or two. So look out for it.
Epic.
And I'm using Squeak's Raggedy Mares.
Yay!
Ah,
Through that shadow.
All right. I guess my next question is, what's up with such? How did you get such great sound engineer or just sound effects? Totally.
Dash
How
is
do we
a
get
genius.
Oh my god.
Dash is a
Dash
editing
is-
god.
Yeah, Dash is the mind behind ColgateAnswers.tumblr.com. And not only is he a boss at that, he's one of the best sound designers in the pony fandom. And he just
Oh yes.
he just takes it apart and puts it he takes all of our crap and turns it into gold, honestly. I don't know how many projects are we on that he's the sound producer for. 2 or 3 at least. And he's a great sound designer. He's a lot of fun.
Awesome. I was listening to the snippet.
Yeah.
I was listening to the snippet from episode 2, and some of the music swells are just masterful. They're
Oh
awesome.
yes.
He
Nice.
really, really is going to kick. I mean, every episode he's getting better and better and better. And
Oh yeah.
episode 2 is going to just sort of really shine. I'm so excited for you guys to see it next week.
I know.
I will be
I
here
haven't-
next week, and you guys have to join me back here.
Oh yeah. Oh well, I'll be here, and you will be here as well, won't you, chat? Yes, you will.
Yes, they will.
Hey, better.
And I'll be here as
Better
long
be.
as there is a lack of actual voice actors.
Yeah,
Well-
Dash is just good.
I've got a question from Solid Wolf. Jam Jar. What
Hello.
Kind of British accent? What kind of British accent do you have? What type?
What type of Oh,
What type of British accent? What? People are
Mm.
weird.
He's Southern England. He's the same as mine.
Yeah.
It's clearly not
Pretty much.
Liverpoolian.
Not from Liverpool. Liverpool's all nasal and stuff like that.
Yeah,
All
he's
sound like it.
yeah.
Just
That
no,
was
just
difficult.
it was awful.
It's like everything that isn't Manchester is Jam Jar.
I'm all from
So-
up north,
Oh man.
Newcastle. Aye, no. Don't think it's Cockley. Cockley? Are
Cockney.
you sure about? Are you
Cockley.
sure about that spelling, sir, good sir?
Cockley
No,
British
no.
accents.
South England, not East
Not
London. I swear to God, he
Oh,
did not.
South
He
London.
cannot hear the bells. He was not born within bell hearing distance. He's South England.
I've always
Um,
wanted to go to.
I'm sure because I'm slap bang in the middle of the Midlands, which is like, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I didn't want to go to Cardiff, but now I have to because the Doctor Who experience has moved there.
Oh, Cardiff's rubbish.
Yes, I got a bit.
Cardiff's rubbish, though. It is, though.
What does Wales have? Wales has rain and rain.
And beer that tastes like someone shat in the keg. I'm serious. It's
man.
horrific.
You guys have never been to Baltimore.
Petty Buck is awesome. Petty
Oh,
Buck's epic.
well.
All right. Our next question comes from Turnablist. Do you ever possibly plan to get any of these shows animated?
We don't
Very long
have.
time.
Yeah, we don't have current plans to do it, but all of us are in
Right.
really good with Brony Tunes, and some of us have connections to the Epic Pie Time group, and
Yeah. If there's any-
I don't see it not happening in the future, but right now it's not top priority.
And here's the thing about fan projects like these. The thing that's keeping this thing from happening is you guys. Just come to us. Be like, hey, I want to animate, and that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
If you want it to happen, take it into your own hands. Don't wait around.
Element of naivety. Yeah. Element of naivety. Naivety. I don't know why I can't talk
Naivety.
today.
Naivete.
Naivete. What? Yeah. There we go.
Hey.
There. I think you already answered this, but they're asking how many episodes are they planning to do? Didn't you say 6?
6 right
Six
now, and there will be
episodes
more.
for season
6 right now, and there
Are
will
we
be
allowed to say how many are planned for season 2? Or
No.
No. All right.
Nope.
There
Nope.
are
We're gonna
more
leave you in
episodes
the
in
dark.
season 2.
Yes, there will be a season 2. We're all signed up for season 2. So.
We're signed on. We'll collect the same paychecks we have been for season 2.
As in, not shit.
Zero.
As
Zero.
in $0. Sweet pays us all so.
Solid Wolf asks, definitely not a stalker. It's a legit question. Jam Jar, is Southern Britain a nice place to live?
No, because I'm in the Midlands. Brutally honest, the south of England's, it's got its nice parts, it's got its bad parts. But I live in the Midlands. I live near Bicester, which, if you're British, you should know what that means. But obviously, not a lot of you are British. Basically, Bicester is the arsehole of the Midlands. There are more Tesco's in Bicester per person than the rest of the world combined. Which is a horrifying thought, and it's a horrible place to go. No, Bicester, not Bethesda.
Beasta.
Bethesda Game Studios should probably fire the helicopter cameraman. Oh, that's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the...
Oh God, Toby.
You're a mess. Derpy was in this episode, wasn't he? Wasn't she?
No,
Yes,
she's in the
she
next-
was.
She's in the next.
What? Oh.
No,
Huh?
yeah, she brought
Yes.
she yeah.
Would you
She's
like to
in
know
it,
where she
but
was?
she's not a main or even tangentially related character at the moment.
So she's not a love interest.
No,
No, not quite.
no. Rarity is sadly one of the few love interests.
Rare.
Clockwork.
Rarity?
Yep.
Huh.
Rarity.
That's something I
course.
wouldn't think. You'd think it'd be on
Right.
Twilight.
Well, it's you have to sort of think about it in context. You're not going to
Yeah.
get a decent love interest, so we have to give you like, if you squeeze your eyes together, kind of, and the wind is blowing right, and your pee is the color of a bright summer day. Those days, and under those conditions, there might be a love interest for this doctor,
Yeah. Maybe.
possibly. But yeah, Rarity Doctor, I totally ship it.
I don't know if you guys can answer this, but is there going to be a song at all?
Oh God, I don't think we can talk about that.
But you've just given away the answer, Lauren.
Saying we can't talk about that, yeah.
Yes,
There will not be a song.
a song.
There
No
will
song.
definitely not be a song.
Nope.
Well, the only reason I asked is because Lauren, you're such a good singer and everything. I just thought, Lauren's in something. She has to be a singer. She has to sing something.
She's great. She's a great singer. I was listening to all of her stuff like 2 days ago, and just fanning out.
Yeah,
And it was
I
all
started-
glorious.
yeah. I started acting when I was like a little tiny kid, but I started singing even before that. So before I acted professionally, I sang. So that was a big deal for me. In Texas State Choir, and then I sang in England, and I sang back in Houston in gay bars, and then I sort of went into acting and was like, oh, I think I'll just do this for a while, and then I gave it all up, and then singing again. So, yay!
Yay.
Now there's a question.
Jam, do you have plans to be on the BBC? BBC, you name the date. He'll be there.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think he's the only one in this chat who has those kinds of plans.
Yeah.
And the other one's me. I can't wait to be BBC.
There's a radio position out in Surrey that I want, but it's not going to happen. Not until I can get a visa. Hey, Jam.
Hit me up with that visa.
No, hit me up with a passport.
It will happen. It will happen. Ah,
You could
Yeah,
try
I wanna
marrying him.
That's sort of the
Yeah,
joke. That's the
Jack,
running
you are.
joke. Good
God.
job, Steven. That's the joke.
Don't hate me because
Um,
my brain is slow.
Oh gosh,
wow.
I do not understand this, Akaro. I don't understand this question, but I'll ask it, I guess. Jam, what's your Myers-Briggs letters? If you take the test.
A Myers-Briggs. Have you taken a Myers-Briggs? It means
What?
it means like you're an INTJ or something.
Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
The day that I asked Jamjar what he did for a living, and I didn't understand what he was talking about.
Oh God, I can't fucking remember. I did it ages ago. It was int something.
So you're an INT. I'm pretty damn sure you're not a J.
Oh, okay. This is something different. Yes, this is that personality thing.
I have
Int
no
something
idea.
or other.
I do not remember what
As
I
in, you've got the concept of empathy and happiness and love and
Oh.
kindness in your soul. So you're definitely not an INTJ.
I get you. So it's a psychology thing, or not psych? Yeah. Well, yeah.
I wonder
Okay.
if James coming to the UK Burn
Although Zira asked to Lauren, although I think you just answered this. How'd you get into voice acting? But you
Oh
just
no,
said that.
I
Oh.
really have a story.
Oh, okay.
I was living in Houston, and I was just sort of, working from job to job. And I think I was working for a software firm, and I finished up my degree in psych. And we, were just hanging out. And I used to know Tiffany Grant. Like, I was real close to Tiffany Grant at one point, and she had said, "Hey, you should come out and try to do voices for ADV." And I never took her up on it because I wasn't interested in acting back then. But then Mandy Clark, who voiced Tomo in Azumanga Daioh,
I love Tomo.
yeah, me too. She was dating an ex-boyfriend of mine who was one of my best friends, and we ended up being really close because she lived down the street from me. And she said, "Hey, no, you really need to go try this." And so I got up off my duff and I went to a casting call, and I was cast that next Monday. So,
Wow.
yeah, it happens.
We have
Thumbs
two
up.
questions. We have a question from Squeak. I have a question. How awesome is Squeak? Super awesome.
Oh God, he's the super awesomest ever, best pony.
There you go,
He's
Squeak.
pretty
And then
damn sweet.
Multifish asks, "Hey, each of you, which is your favorite doctor, other than Squeak's, of course?"
Oh, this is a rough one.
Me, it's got to be Tennant. I am such a whore for Tennant. It's a problem.
I have 3 that I like equally, and 1 that's a runner-up.
Tennant, I will admit, as a straight man, Tennant is on a very, very short list of men that I would have sex with just to say it. It's true.
He's just eminently fuckable. I swear to
Yes.
God, he's got that twink body, and he's like 40. How in the world does he do it?
I know it.
That bottom lip is literally like a padded cock rest. But
Okay.
no,
All right.
Let's roll with that.
I like 3 who was Pertwee, and Tenet, and I'm the only person in the world who thought 8 Paul McGann was pretty fabulous. And my runner-up has to be Peter Davison, 5.
No, Paul McGann was pretty fucking awesome.
I really liked it. I mean, it was the cheesiest movie ever, but it was still Doctor
Oh
Who.
no, that
It's
movie.
Doctor
It was
Who.
Doctor Who.
It's
What do you
meant to be
expect?
cheesy.
But it's so not canon. He's like half human in that movie.
Well, I think remember rule
That's a
1.
biological
No.
daughter in the first
Rule
series.
1. Rule
The
1.
doctor
The doctor
lies.
always lies. Yes.
Fair enough. All right, Lauren, you're besting me.
Oh, right. My favorite doctors.
Yes.
I'm going to surprise everyone by saying that Tennant is certainly not on that list.
Interesting. That's fair.
It's like everything I'm in is like everyone just loves Tennant. Just like Tennant, just like, oh my god, Tennant, yes! And I'm just like, No.
You want to fight Jam Jar? Now, I can see why someone would say that. He's kind of goofy.
He was. I liked Tennant. I like Tennant. Tennant's good. He's a good Doctor. But you'd get on in his series, and by the end of it, I was glad he died. I was like, yes, he's dead! New
Yeah.
Doctor!
I can't.
So
I
much
can't. I can't
wank
feel you on
at
that.
the end of the last few episodes.
I can't feel you on that at all.
No.
All I can imagine right
I
now
agree.
is Emily flipping the fuck out. Like, why? No, why?
I was sitting there in England on New Year's Day, like with a packet of crisps and a thing of McVitie's digestives and a bottle of Stella, and my mom was in the other bed, and we were sitting in a hotel in England, and I was watching it, and I was like, no!
Jam Jar Squeak says you're
falling
fired.
down my face. So,
Jam Jar Squeak says you're fired.
yes, yes. No,
Uh,
this is not the end of Doctor Who's.
no, it is not.
This is not.
Find out next time.
Yes.
I will fake a British accent so we may continue.
No.
Take it away.
Tennant's... I haven't finished.
Hmm.
I haven't said it.
All right, go.
My favourite Doctors are... Baker, Eccleston, and Hartnell.
Cardinal, really?
Yeah,
The
because he's a
drunk.
crotchety old bastard. I love it.
Ah.
And Eccleston was, he was the first of the new Doctors, and he was, in my opinion, Eccleston is the best of the new reboot Doctors.
Mm.
And
You
the
love
first
Smith.
series was just so good. It was just so good. So very, very good. And of course, Baker is just epic.
Mm.
But yeah, those are my favourite Doctors. Hartnell, Baker, and Eccleston. So kind of a mixed bag there.
I'm gonna have to sit down and watch some Pertwee with you and like re-educate you on Best
Yeah.
Doctor.
I have seen surprisingly little of old Doctor Who. It's a problem that I intend to rectify fairly soon. Just been so busy with school and art, and no time for Doctor Who. Cry.
I'm sorry.
No,
It's all out there on the
Sweet,
internet, and
sweet. I meant Tom Baker.
and a lot of it is being sold through Best Buy as well. The old Who is being sold at a fairly decent discount through Best Buy.
Yeah.
And if you're a Barnes & Noble person, you can get it through Barnes & Noble too. That's how I get mine. I wait
You
for the
know,
coupons to
if
come off.
Barnes
and
& Noble's still open for you.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of them.
Mm. Yeah, we still have one.
Because we're better than you.
I didn't realize Barnes & Noble was going that far under.
Like, all the ones in my state are closed, and it's very, very annoying.
Yeah. Bookstores are like going the way of the dodo. It's really strange.
Oh, because of the Nook.
Mm.
That's sad. Anyway.
More questions.
Question for Lauren.
Yes.
How did you discover Doctor Who? How much do you enjoy? Well, of course you enjoyed the show and the series, but yeah, how did you first get into it? Actually, it's probably for all of you, I suppose.
Yeah, it is. For me, I was like everybody just thought, oh, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who's fantastic. The reboot is fantastic. Oh, this is wonderful. And then I sat down and started watching it on my own. I started it. I think I caught some of it when I was not when I was living in England the first time, but like the third time. I think I caught some of it, and I was hooked. And my friends all liked it, so then I watched it. But then I went back and and I started watching the classic, and I started watching The King's Demons, which is a Davison episode, and he. The theme song came on, and the face came towards me with all the stars, and I had a flashback to when I was like 3 or 4, and it was playing on PBS, and my dad had me in his lap, and so I guess I've been watching it for most of my life.
I only really started Doctor Who. Are you applying this to all of us?
Yes.
Yeah. We're all
Okay.
going.
Yeah.
I only really properly started Doctor Who when the reboot happened. I mean, 2005. I was still fairly young, fairly young by that point.
You baby.
Sat down with the family, watched it, thought it was magnificent. Precisely in that voice. And from that, I was just hooked. I mean, I'd watched it before because we've got like loads of pre-recorded VHS tapes of it. Literally outside the very room I'm sitting in, we've got like the Dalek Invasion of London, old black and white films. And, I watched them, but at the time of watching them, even before the reboot started, it's like I didn't massively get into it. It's like, oh, it's cool, but I'm not going to actively search for these. And then the reboot happened, and then boom, Doctor Who. Yes. And that's how I got my cutie mark.
And that's how Equestria was started.
That's how Equestria was made. Okay,
yes,
so let's see. I heard about the reboot. I had no idea it was such a phenomenon when I first started watching it. I sat down. I really enjoyed Eccleston. I started getting into it. I've always been into sci-fi, so I was just like, oh, cool, a guy in a phone box who travels through time, whatever. And so then it finished with Eccleston, and it moved on to Tennant. And for a while, I was like, what? They can't just change actors. That's so blah. And then I was like, oh, they always do that. I sort of started learning about the lore of Doctor Who, and then I picked it up again after a little break, and I've just been kind of obsessed with it ever since. And I've been meaning to sit down with the old ones, but I haven't gotten a chance to yet. That's how I got my cutie mark.
All right, here's a question from Turntablist, because he keeps asking me to say it. What is your favorite snack to munch on?
Ooh. Oh, this is a good one.
Completely irrelevant, but good question.
For me, I really I'm addicted right now to Japanese dark chocolate Kit Kats.
Ooh.
It can't be the American ones because those are made by Those are made by Hershey. But
Ooh,
Kit Kat,
oh God! Ooh, no! Ugh.
yeah, Kit Kat is made by Nestle everywhere else in the world.
But it's made by what?
Yeah, but it's made by Hershey
What?
it's made by Hershey in America. And
What?
Lauren, have you ever had
the?
the green tea ones?
I have those on order.
They're so
they're being
good.
sent to me EMS as we speak.
When I was in Japan, I picked up those whenever I went to a convenience store.
Yeah, I've got I've got the green tea Sakura is what's coming. So it's gonna smell like cherry blossom and taste like green tea.
And it's a Kit Kat. Not sure if genius or terrible idea.
Like they did a black honey one this season, and I've been dying to get my hands on some of them.
I want to try the Earl Grey.
Oh, speaking of, they have a royal milk tea chocolate by Meiji that's Melty Kiss.
Oh.
That was, I think, last year's Melty Kiss, and I've
think
got
I
some
saw
sitting
that.
right here. They're amazing.
Oh my God.
All right, so Jam Jar, I'm gonna go with your
Oh,
snack.
right. What's my favorite snack? I believe. Well, no, you probably will believe it. Jelly babies. Honestly,
Jelly babies,
Jelly babies.
the Jam Jar.
Keep it
Are
real. Keep it real,
Are
Jack.
those like jelly beans with like there's like not stuff, but there's just all different flavors and
Oh
everything?
my God!
don't know-
you don't know-
You can't possibly be saying this. God.
You don't know how tempting it is for me to say yes, exactly like jelly beans, but not shit.
No,
I know, I'm
they're like
trying to
Sour
think.
Patch Kids, only they're
Okay.
not sour.
Okay, because I'm thinking they're a lot like Jelly Bellies here. If that's like the same thing. Or
No,
not.
no.
Jelly bellies
And-
are awful.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's the closest analog we have in America is Swedish Fish and Sour Patch Kids.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
How do you guys live without jelly babies? I mean, come on, jelly babies
Well,
are
First of all,
magnificent.
how do we live without knowing that Kit Kat is ran by Nestle everywhere else and Hershey here? Why don't we have that here?
I don't know.
Man, also, I want some
You
honey
poor,
Kit
poor
Kat.
sods. Why would you inflict that upon yourself?
I don't know. On a
Because
completely
we're-
unrelated note, Coke is way better in Japan than it is here as well.
Yeah, but like Fanta is absolute crap in Europe and England because it's got saccharin and aspartame and sugar, and that's the regular Fanta. I'm like, ooh, that's too much awful.
Don't.
All right, so let's see. My favorite snack.
Yes.
I'm gonna be a product of my my upbringing in Baltimore City, Maryland. And I'm gonna say crab chips. They are chips that are Old Bay seasoned. And if you haven't heard of Old Bay, get out of here. It's awesome.
Oh my God, I love Baltimore. I love Baltimore food. Oh.
Old Bay chips are incredible. And if anybody in the chat makes it down to Otakon this year, hit up some Old Bay.
The chocolate eggs with a toy inside are banned in the Kinder eggs are banned in the US. What?
I think you can bring them in. I think you can order them, but they can't. I know that World Market carries Kinder eggs. Yeah.
I'm just picturing the TSA searches the kid's bag and they find a Kinder egg and they're like, "No, get on the ground."
Oh, Cyril Wolf, the host of Cyril's Silly Show over on 8BitX, asks, "What is your favorite kind of muffin?"
English.
I agree. English muffin.
English muffin.
Pun.
Blueberry.
These muffins are brilliant.
I'm gonna go with banana nut.
Best
Good
drink.
choice.
Iron Brew is
Blueberry.
a god drink.
Otakon is so much. Well, it was so much fun. I used to do Otakon every year.
Iron Brew made from Gardas.
The best part was going to the. I don't know if it's still there. An Irish pub in the Bay, and it's just.
Oh, the Tirnanog?
Oh yes, Tirnanog.
Yeah, the Tirnanog's still here.
God, we would get so wasted.
I've been meaning to go, but I haven't gotten a chance to yet.
Is super good. Just remember, any member of staff that you meet after 8 p.m. is probably wasted for Otakon. Just letting you know.
I love it.
That's what we do.
Okay, actually, here's a good question from Element of Navy asks, which doctor should I start with? I'm a complete noob, so I need to know.
Eccleston.
Eccleston.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with the reboot. Yeah, the reboot will cause you to have a higher appreciation for the old.
It really
If you start with the old, you'll be like, this is kind of. But if you watch the newer ones, they'll sort of inform you to the older ones. I think.
Yeah, they do.
Good.
You got to start. You
Good,
got to
good.
start with the episode Rose
Mm.
on Eccleston.
Rose Tyler, run for your life.
That was
That's
that was a beautiful moment. Oh. Yes, Cyril did get his question answered. I swear to God, he did answer.
What did Cyril ask again? Oh, I think
How-
he asked. Oh,
Yep.
Sorry.
Connor asked about the muffins,
Mm.
and we did.
He also asked about mixed drinks. I think.
Oh God, what are our favorite mixed drinks?
Mm.
Oh,
Ooh.
Well,
that's a toughie. I really like
Vimto and vodka.
margaritas, Long Island iced teas.
Good.
There's something called silk stocking that I really like, but you have to work on it. And I've made something called a sonic screwdriver that involves blue curacao, citrus vodka, and Sprite.
That's awesome. I went to this event called a Barcraft, which is where they streamed the StarCraft tournaments, and they had special mixed drinks. So my favorite drink is the Zerg.
I want to try it just from the name.
Yeah, Zergling. And when you drink too many, when you shoot them in a row, is it like Zergling Rush?
Well, there actually is
Rush!
there's a drink called a Zerg Rush, which is 6 shots that you take in a row, and they're full of Tabasco sauce and really heavy shit.
Oh my boss. Right.
But I haven't had that. But apparently it fucks you up, just like your base.
Oh,
Face.
Six pool, motherfuckers.
Hell
Yeah. I'm going to be really peasanty here and say my favorite mixed drink is just vodka and Vimto.
Ew.
It's so good. Vimto's so nice. And then vodka, just Well, no, actually, it's probably a muddy puddle, which isn't even alcoholic.
No, it's just
So
That's just
Squeak
that's
asked-
just Coke and orange juice.
yeah.
Squeak is asking for the best companion.
Oh, best companion.
That is a good question.
This is tough. Twilight Sparkle.
I'm allowed to say that. Yes, Twilight Sparkle. Lauren Goodnight. Best companion.
Ow.
just because she was in my time, Donna Noble.
Oh, Donna.
Donna Noble.
was so good.
Donna is my second favorite.
Who's your
Donna's
first favorite?
right up there. I love Rose.
Lauren Goodnight. Come on.
Oh,
Oh, well, fair enough.
You're my Dr. Jam. Oh, Chief Anchor wins. Chief Anchor's absolutely
Yes.
right. The Brig.
Yes.
The Brig was that. Yeah. My dad named his computer the Brig after I named mine TARDIS. So.
Up with the wings, 5 rapid.
And our home network is called Unit. So
That's awesome.
yeah, we're a bunch of nerds.
Ours is the Cortex, so it all works out.
I'm gonna have to go fairly soon. So
Okay. Oh gosh. One more question, and I think that'll be it then. Savardi asks, why is not Jamjar best pony? How can Squeak be best pony?
Squeak is the reason we're doing any of this. Squeak is the reason that Jamjar's a pony at all.
Squeak is the man.
Squeak
But
is
by
like
proxy, I am best pony.
yes.
So it all works out.
Yes, that is correct. So
Squeak is best pony for allowing me to be best pony.
I guess real quick before we go, I should plug my live stream.
Yes.
There it is in
Do
the
it.
chat. I do a art live stream. We derp around. Laura and Jan, you guys should come on this Friday and we can talk about the episode some more.
I can't. I'm going to be, I'm going to be on http://www.8bitx.com.
8bitx is next week.
Yes, that's going to be at 10 p.m. on Friday. Is going to be the premiere of 8-Bit Sex with Lauren Goodnight,
Well,
which is
then-
love, sex,
Friday.
and dating relationships.
Well then,
So-
I am. What time zone is that?
That is going to be Eastern Standard. So
Eastern Standard. So my stream is going to be at 9, and then at 10 we're all going to listen to Lauren Goodnight.
I would be honored. I would be absolutely honored. I want to see if we can break 8bitx's 8bitx's set.
I'll add my maybe 12 or 13 viewers.
That would be
See what we
awesome.
can do.
I would be
All right.
really, really honored. And we're going to be taking live questions through Skype and through the 8bitx.com chat rooms. And Twitter. I'll be taking questions on my Twitter as well.
Like a boss.
Yeah,
I'll
it's all about all the things that you wanted to know about love, sex, and dating, but really were too scared to ask.
Oh, I'm fierce.
All right then. Gosh, I guess that's all the questions. So with that,
No, Jam has to give his love to Vinyl Scratch Tapes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah,
God,
actually.
he's the
yes,
director for Vinyl
Christ.
Scratch Tapes.
I forgot.
It's awesome.
I
I was
was gonna-
listening. I finished it today, and I.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet. I've been
It's
too
excellent.
busy.
It's adorable and great and excellent and adorable.
It's fantastic, and you should all go listen to it. 1 minute, I need to get. I'm going to load up, find episode 1, and you can go from there.
All right.
Go to the playlist. Oops, it's taking time. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to assume that you're all just that cool to have listened to all my crazy shit. So, there, have that. That's episode 3. That was finished literally yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it yesterday?
Yay.
Yes, it was yesterday. I literally finished that yesterday and uploaded it yesterday, and we've had 1,000 views in 24 hours, which is kind of boss.
And if you want to hear, if you missed the episode and you want to hear it again, or if you want to let us know what you thought about it in writing, go to ponyinaboxproductions.wordpress.com, and there's a talk back right under the episode.
Yeah, and we'll be. We can probably answer questions there too. I'm sure. But that's going to be a general discussion thread, so hit that up, guys. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks for putting up with us.
Yeah, right. Oh, man.
Well, if that's it then, I have been QCOM, and you guys have been listening to the Doctor Who's Adventures. This has been episode 1, and I'd like to thank Lauren Goodnight, Jamjar. Dang it, why can't I remember your name?
Cyber Toaster.
Cyber Toaster.
Cyber Toaster. I keep wanting to call you Wooden Toaster for a second, and I was like,
Yeah, Wooden Toaster is awesome, but I am not he.
yeah, Cyber Toaster. And of course, Perry, thank you again for helping me record all this.
No problem. Can I give one shout out to one more shout out actually to Dash, good
Yes.
friend of mine as well.
Yes.
Talk to him
You
constantly in our little Tumblr Skype call thing.
Can't pimp Dash enough.
Yes.
Bye, ponies. Bye, every pony.
Bye,
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.
It has been a pleasure.
See you all later.
Jinx.